Semifinal number 2 is on the way, and it is the most hyped one because we have Happy here. Can he continue his success in Chinese online competition with 160 ping? Even it is quite a miracle, but Happy is just doing it or making it work again and again and again and again. And this is already an interesting start, I guess. No, it's not. For a second. Weird. Sock. We talked about him, or in general, new rising players. We say that he is one of the most interesting players for the title, like most improved in 2020. This could be a breakout performance for him. If he makes it to the grand final in the first major tournament of the year, that's quite an exclamation mark. Yes, he had 2 top 8 WGL runs, but nothing really further.
Yeah, but I absolutely agree. He is one of those big talents, big possible breakout players of this year. If he hasn't claimed that title already. Ruhr Beers, thank you very much for the 7 months. And thing to keep in mind here, Sock, the only human in Forever who defeated Happy in a series offline. TH couldn't do it. I was about to say Infi couldn't do it, but I don't know. Did they play at the WGL when Happy won? I don't think so, right? I think he played against... Or did he? I don't know. No, but anyways, Happy hasn't lost to any other human offline in Forever. Of course, this is online, so this is going to be...
to Romantic at the Gold Finals.
But that was best of 1, right?
That was best of 1, yes.
That's also very impressive by Romantic. True. But best of 1 is best of 1. This will be a best of 3 here. So we're starting off. AM is out, creeping at the normal camp. Happy's Acolyte is here to harass, to serve a double purpose, to threaten the last hit, which is hard to do, but he also forced the purge. Don't tell me he got it. Okay. Nope. AM got it. Acolyte, not quite enough damage to force the last hit there, but he's slowing down this creeping quite a bit as well. And look at Happy's creep route. He's not going for the standard troll camp at the bottom right, because that oftentimes gets harassed by the Farseer. Instead, Happy goes for the safer other camp, the other troll camp.
True. By the way, there's a little bit of a bet going on, and Insuperable just joined the chat. So if Sock wins, I guess, Todd has to dye his hair blue. If not blue, blonde. If Happy wins, same goes for Insuperable. So this best of 3 will change hair color.
Oh, and Todd is oversleeping the event. Seems like he wasn't aware we're starting at 9 today. Well, neither was I, to be honest. So here we go. Expansion coming in. Rock Golem pull. This is the standard. Happy arrives. 40 experience away from the level up. One of the creeps would give it to him. Oh, that was really close, actually. Almost missed it. But gets the last hit. Now has the aura. And that makes things a little bit easier. One more coil to use. DK HB looking okay-ish still. But good control here by Sock. Always keeping pressure on the Death Knight. Can't afford to give up the last hit on the Rock Golem. Wait, he got it with the skeleton!
Oh my god.
And he got that one as well!
He's so good. He's so good. He's so goddamn
And in the main, he killed 1 peasant with a skeleton, and he might get a second one. Are you serious? He killed 3 peasants in the main! And 4 peasants!
What's going on? What is going on? Happy turning it up to not only 11 but 15.
What the hell is happening here?
You always know something special is happening when the OB is zooming in on things, and it feels like we're zoomed in throughout the entirety of the game.
You know, that's the nice thing about AZ. AM always gets level 3, AM always gets the last hits from the camp because they can't get coiled. Unless, by some miracle, skeletons get the last hit. And I swear, for Happy it happens 300% as much as it does for other players.
And this is another kill. And in the bottom, there is soon to be another kill. This spirals out of control for Sock so quickly. Gets a Fiend most likely. No, coil is in time. Of course it is.
DK is level 3 before the AM. That is preposterous.
It's never happening. Like, this just never ever happens.
Oh my god, this early game. He's gonna get one more peasant, isn't he? Jesus Christ.
It's so tough. On Sock's side, you're playing one of the most important games in your career. We're talking about breakout performances. And then this game starts, and it lasts 4.5 minutes, and you are down to the ground. This is such a rough spot. Cancels the tower again. No.
Dude, sometimes it feels like Happy is replaced by an AI from 2100. From Blade Runner days or something. It's unbelievable.
Still, if Sock gets his expo up and buys some more time with base dives, maybe with Zeppelin plays, there's definitely a chance for him to come back into this, even though it is super duper hard.
But look how late the tech's gonna be. These peasant kills, so expensive. Still no tech for Sock. And Happy, I think he's on his way to tier 3 already.
Yeah, very sure about that. Lich is coming. Oh, it's already out. Now we have Nova. And that's a nice bunch of footmen there.
Oh, that was fortunate for Sock that Happy didn't see the Nova opportunity. But there's still no tower up. No arcade at the expansion. That means more and more and more skeletons. Oh, Happy might be getting trapped here in the corner, though. No, nicely splitting the fiends. Moves out of that. Threatens around.
He's calling militia now. That's even more time that he's going to miss from the tag. 3 workers so hard. How many can he kill? 1 is dead. 2. Oh, fiend. Must be... No way! It's like 20 units and Sock can't get this around done.
Dude, this game...
And he wiped out 4 out of 5 workers. Jesus Coil arrives in time, of course. Ouch. Ouch.
Sock didn't kill a real unit yet.
Just skeleton. Yeah, just skeleton.
Jesus Christ, this game.
Such a stomp.
This is looking like Happy 2 WGLs ago.
There's no coil at the moment, but of course the statue arrives, and man, he's just summoning new skeletons. He's constantly threatening the peasant line. Yes, Sock is attacking finally. But this is so late. There's not a single tower up for the human.
How is Sock supposed to hold this expansion? How many peasants died this game, by the way?
20.
Alright, Sock pushing towards the main. He has to get something done. Happy comes in with a mana potion. 1 fiend, still in trouble. Statue, also in trouble. That would be a big kill here to get for Sock. He still has good footman numbers. But Happy literally not losing anything.
Nope.
How is this?
Sock already using the big potion here. That's his big consumable. And for Happy, it's time to coil aggressively to get more kills. GG. Wow. If there ever was an exclamation mark, it was here. So brutally wrecked.
That was insane, dude.
In
it
Super
looked like
Bowl,
Happy was playing on 2 MS, but he was playing on 160 MS.
Yeah. Insub, getting used to your new hair yet?
Remo recommended me Sock with 2-1. Dude, you had that bet before I became involved, bro, okay? Don't put this on me.
That was so many skeletons, constantly. He always had corpses to use them on. Sock didn't react to them in time, really.
Yeah. And let's think back of how Sock played against WFZ. That was a complete stomp. That was just WFZ without a single chance.
Yeah.
And I think that shows you how good Happy is. The fact that he can flip it around like that.
Yeah. Sock definitely top 4 human versus undead in the world. You rank him even higher. But that didn't look like it at all. That did look like level 25 better.
I think if Happy plays like that, there's just nothing you can do. There's a bit of luck involved as well. It's mostly skill, but I bet you know, that rock column last hit, probably Happy gets that maybe 20% of the time. And this time it worked out in the big match, which changed absolutely everything.
Yeah.
Plus all the peasant kills in the main, and that was perhaps a bit of greed by Sock, right? Not getting an arcane in the main. That's perhaps something you should look towards fixing for map 2. Yeah, and the reason I was feeling quite confident here for Sok was because I've been watching quite a few Happy streams lately, as I always am, looking in from time to time. And Sok was like one of the players who could most frequently defeat Happy. Like at least 2 or 3 games he was able to do that, and you know, that's something most humans don't achieve in their whole lifetime. So I thought Sok would stand a very good chance here. But okay, map 1 is over now. That was a complete stomp, but there's no reason why Sok shouldn't be able to bounce back on the next map, which is going to be Northern Isles. His map choice. A map where both fast expansion and the tier 3-1 base style are viable. But I'm not sure that I've ever seen Sok play the tier 3-1 base, so this is very, very likely going to be fast expansion once again.
And there we go. Northern Isles it is. Happy with match points. 1 map away from the grand final against Infi. Would be interesting if he plays human or tries to play orc again. And Sok, he needs to reset his entire mind. He must just erase game 1 from his memory.
Yeah. If I was Sok, I would try to put that on a bit of luck. He summoned the skeletons and he got the last hit. Yeah. Good for him, but that was pretty lucky, you know. Try to see it in that way. Because you can't start thinking that Happy was in total control of everything, because then it's lights out. Because that's like Neo viewing the Matrix. You know all about that, buddy. It's... but yeah, that first game was scary.
Yeah.
That is the strongest undead versus human play I've seen in a long time. Long time. There was only 1 map. 1 map doesn't have to mean the end of the world, as we are in a series here. But certainly a nice confirmation for Happy that he still got it. I mean, Happy has a bit to prove here, doesn't he? Sok defeated him at WGL in the group stage with a 2-1, which almost led to Happy not making it out of the groups. Because the group was so insane with him, Sok, and Infi.
Also,
actually, it's kind of the group reunited, isn't it?
A little bit, yeah, indeed. It's also like Happy and his team, Lucky Future, they didn't make it into the finals of the Gold League because Happy wasn't able to beat the humans then. So he really has to prove that his matchup where he struggles, the only matchup where he struggles is versus Orc. I see it a little differently, but not like this today. That is pretty insane. Did they zoom out a little more, by the way? Feels like it. Okay, creeping stars is not going for the big consumable, plays it safe. Happy is starting to creep himself, not harassing this game. Not yet.
Yeah, that is pretty much the norm against human nowadays, always. You take at least 1 creep camp. It started off on Northern Isles with the small Murloc camp, the green being taken first and then going towards the expansion. But humans nowadays seem to be expanding a little bit later, so Undead started taking the bigger camp, which can give you the claws and more experience. Happy sometimes even goes green into green for the level 2 and then harass. But if he decides to do that, that might be a little bit too late for the expansion harass. So this is a big decision here pretty much already for Happy to make.
Right, second ziggurat coming, tech has started, and he is going to the green. Really rare to see kind of a passive opening instead of the rabies playstyle we see most of the time.
Oh wow, that's a lot of militia, right? 7? Kind of standard nowadays.
They really do love their zooms today, right?
They're all cinematographers.
Maybe Chimiko is the observer.
Happy's coming in, but for the big boy, it's a little bit too late. And it's what I was talking about. If you go green into green, you are a little bit late for this harass. So, Ogre Mage are already dead. But the good thing for Happy is he doesn't need any more kills to get level 2. He already has it. Does get the last hit there. Sok was trying to play around the coil, but didn't quite manage to do that. So that's more experience for the DK. And, importantly, less experience for the Farseer. If he kills this one, he's still at level 3, I believe. But even an Acolyte coming in for harass, and more skeletons, and the Fiend.
But that was the last bit of skeletons. The rod is empty. He gets 1 kill, so it's definitely not going to be as big as it was on the first map, but another worker is falling. Feet is still healthy. It's a good amount of footmen, but still getting kills. That's level 3.
Yeah, that was really important. If Happy had stolen one more creep, this AM would have a really tough time getting to level 3, and holding off against the Fiend pressure without level 2 elementals is really, really tough to do. So, important level up to hit right here. Expansion coming up. Slightly delayed, but not that much delayed. I love the water elemental positioning. Looking for the run by back there where the Fiends are right now.
Yeah, it won't last forever, but gives them big intelligence. Archmage had some time for a little bit of shopping. Tier 2 started, or is finished now for Happy, and feels like he needs to get something done. This water elemental will expire before giving XP. So
this was a super fast tech by Sock. He's already teching before the expansion is finished.
Yeah.
That is outstanding. Because you want to get that MK as soon as possible. The Stormbolt in the mid game changes everything. So Sock must have been producing a ton of peasants.
Trying to harass again.
Yeah, standing. Tower about to finish. Tech on the way. This game looking so much better for Sock. Looks like he really has bounced back here in game 2.
Really interesting how he can just flip the switch and completely ignores being destroyed on map 1. And playing such a good game so far.
That's something you have to be able to do as a kind of competitor on a high level, I think. You can't be stuck in this mental rut of something that went wrong before. Because if you don't think you can win, there's no way you will win. I really believe that. AM great inventory, by the way. My goodness.
He used the marketplace a little, I think, for the second mantle.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
It's a cheap item and gives you, Coil Nova, gives you a little bit more mana and damage. Nice to have, especially when you have an expansion.
Oh, did Sock get this around there? There was kind of an opportunity on the Fiend. No. AM now needs to be careful. Yep. He really needs to shop.
There's like maybe at the expo.
There was again no arcane in the main, so a few more peasants are dying. That's the second kill from these skeletons. But the expo is long established. Their peasants can be made as well, so these peasant kills not remotely as painful as on map 1. But Happy still not with the greatest level progress. DK got to level 2 very fast, but still fairly far away from that level 3. AM now healing up. Footman numbers looking okay-ish at 6, but I would like to see more. It's pretty much always.
How many footies are enough again?
9. I'm going to be somewhat satisfied with 8, if they have defend, which I haven't seen yet. Oh, Happy falling back to his natural. Wow. Is Happy going to counter-expand?
He's still teching though, right? To tier 3.
Yeah. Yes.
Again, very short on towers. He's not sieging up. He has just a little bit of something against skeletons.
Nice water elemental scout. This creep is already really suspicious. Happy used to never play counter expansion against human, always used to all in push their expo, but his play has diversified a little bit lately. Especially if humans are so solid defensively, like Sock oftentimes is, which this game he certainly has proven to be. Sock going towards the main now. Oh, that shop is actually kind of in a dangerous position because there's a ziggurat block in the back, so the acolytes can't get there to repair. So that shop is falling, but Destroyer upgrade is queued. That's the most important thing. So he may be able to have the time to remake that. AM, no way, Sock!
Ouch.
Oh, and the perfect game slips away.
Ouch, that is a double kill, that is a triple kill, that is another quad kill. Oh,
how did he not see that
mistake.
coming, though? He was getting slowed by the main, and he was getting focused, and both heroes were facing his way. And then he didn't TP in time. Buys him back from the tavern, of course. But that cuts heavily into his resources. And, of course, tons of experience for Happy.
Had a TP. And Happy was threatening the Coil Nova earlier in this game. So you can kind of see it coming. Not here, but Did he buy an orb? Yes, he did. So despite losing the shop, it's actually not too bad. As I said, the destroyer upgrade is cute. It takes forever. But now he clicks it down again. That is delaying more destroyers.
Yeah, Sock is desperately trying to go for some run-by plays here, forcing a reaction back in the main. With the MK here along with the rest of the army, it takes more than just one destroyer, apparently, so the DK is here as well. This will be resulting in some Acolyte losses. AM TP's out early, doesn't want to TP out on 10 HP and then get Novad somewhere. So that was a bit of a delay and further delaying production of statues, but Happy is supply stuck at 50 anyways. And is going for the pit lord again. Yeah. Okay, so I was thinking perhaps counter expansion, but no, seems like Happy is deciding to push into this once again. The SimCity here not looking too sturdy. If the shop falls, it's pretty damn easy to take out these towers.
Yeah, with Rain of Fire for sure. He's trying to get revenge on the shop. Oh, the Lich, a little bit out of position. Coil is ready, and the big Nova. Usually these footmen are supposed to buy a lot of time, but he lost so many of them early. Now again, it's like 7 footmen dying easily. And here it begins. Rain of Fire against the worker, against the shop. SimCity collapses a little.
Rain of Fire again, tons of damage towards these peasants, but at least it should be the last Rain of Fire. But the Arcane falls. Sock scrambling right now.
Needs to buy more time for Breakers, Knights, Gyros, but Happy, what a timing he finds again. Of course, invited to do this by this Archmage kill, otherwise the resources would end up in army and then it's easier to defend.
Yeah, and also 2 towers at the Expo, that's quite the risk. Yeah. Because if you don't have the army strength to push the undead back right away, the shop falls, the towers fall, and that's kind of the Expo laid bare. But at least the Paladin's coming in, but the Pally is not enough. A few Knights are required.
Militia are coming. Little Knights, but it's not really the best alternative. Trying to go for a surrounding threatened TP or force a TP. Happy can just chew through this, right? Okay. There was no Stormbolt anymore, just Holy Light. Coil not available because of the TP, but gets out. There was good damage done, but Sock holds.
Yeah, Happy dodged the Stormbolt there with the TP. Stormbolt was flying in, so that was kind of dangerous. If the DK dies there, perhaps the rest is going to start dying, so Happy plays it safe. But he killed the towers, so he can just TP, run back over, and immediately go towards the expansion again. One flying machine being taken out. Normally, that doesn't matter too much. It's only one gyro. But this game is so razor sharp on the edge. Sock needs every little bit that he can get.
Let's see if he can hold once more. Levels are really an issue. There's no arcane. Mana is in general low by Happy as well, but he's distracting with this fight. Oh, ghouls? Send into the peasants or not? Not really. Both gyrocopters web again. Needs a coil to save this destroyer. We have knights now and a stormbolt. Is it enough though?
Yeah, Sock is committing really heavy to this DK, but his mana is gone now, and of course he doesn't have the level 2 Stormbolt, so it's hard to take out this DK in the first place. With the level 2 Aura, he is super fast, and is also pretty good regen.
Nice splits by Happy. Just fight the gyros with the right-hand side, distract with the DK, where Sock was throwing pretty much everything onto. And that's, again, free damage. And he can never get the critical gyro masses that you absolutely need.
Level 4 Lich now. All intelligence jokes aside, this is a very strong level up. And Sock doesn't have the numbers. Desperate Militia Call coming in from the main again. But it's weak heroes, it's weak units, and a couple of knights thrown into the mix. This is just easy meat grinder potential here for Happy, who hasn't lost a unit in seemingly forever.
Yeah, did he lose a Fiend? I'm not too sure.
Yeah, you're right. I don't think he did, actually.
Yeah.
Wait, did he lose a single unit this game?
I don't know.
He lost a Destroyer right now. So that's, I think, the first one, but he kills the Pally in return. Yeah. That is a trade he's gladly going to take. And that's GG.
Wow. So freaking one-sided this series. We were quite hyped for this to happen, but yeah, game 2 was a little better. But in general, no chance for Sock. Absolutely no chance at no point of the game. And that means Insuperable is getting blonde highlights. Nice.
Nice, Insup. Want to see that on Twitter, please? Don't forget.
Absolutely. And that also means Happy in the grand final. First major of the year, and he's already where he belongs. After the success in CC Masters, he just continues to slap players left, right, and center. He's gonna play Infi, so we don't know if it's human or orc. We both, I guess, think it's gonna be human. Everything else would surprise me, but you know, Infi is full of surprises. And before that, like, the final is gonna be an entire best of 5. Before that, we have the game for third. Happy's getting some rest. Infi's getting some rest. Sock versus Focus. Definitely the weaker players here today. Only one of them can get prize money, and we will see who that is. But before, little break, and for you, time to spread the hype, spread the word that Infi versus Happy is happening in an hour. Stay tuned.